Hello BrewTubers, and welcome to the first video in an awfully long time, first video of 2026. And I thought I'd start the year by doing something I promised to do on the last video, and that is to revisit the Citra, Dorado and Ekuanot Hazy Pale I made last brew day. I wanted to revisit it just to see how the flavours had progressed, because I think at the time of doing the taste test, I thought it was still quite young and fresh and perhaps needed a bit of time to settle down. So here we are, settled down however many months later, 2-3 months later. This particular one has oxidised a bit, as you can see from the colour. It's sort of a dark orange, as opposed to the brighter colour last time out, but never mind. Let's dive in, chin chin. So yeah, it has settled down a bit. It's still a very bitter beer. It's turned out quite like a hazy West Coast IPA, really. It's got sort of quite dank, resiny bitterness. But there's some nice tropical fruit notes there as well. It's a very different beast to the Citra, Nectaron and Nelson beer I made last time out, as you can well imagine. Dorado and Ekuanot is packing a bitter punch. And you're getting pithy, orangey notes from the Citra. But yeah, some nice sort of dank notes as well from the other two. It's more bitter than my personal preference. However, in saying that, it is good to drink a bold, bitter beer from time to time. I felt, certainly last year and for the last couple of years, the soft, hazy IPAs were all very gentle, fruity and gentle. And sometimes you needed something with a bit of balls to, remind you hops can be sort of, bold and bitter and strong. So I think that one fits that bill quite nicely. I haven't sold any of this. Would I sell some? Not as it's oxidised, but if the next keg wasn't, perhaps I would have done. Would I visit again? Possibly. I think I'd like to try a few different hop combinations first, and then sort of revisit the favourites. So Citra, Nelson and Nectaron, that was off the bat one of the best beers I brewed. This is good, as a sort of like a hazy West Coast sort of style, but I would like to explore a few more hop combinations, and see where we land. So yeah, I want to use Mystic and Calypso again. I did make a couple of beers with them, and they seem promising hops, so I'd like to revisit those. And there's loads of new hops out which I haven't thought about, and those are ones I've not tried at all. So yeah, the base recipe I'm very happy with, and like the hop timings, it sort of leads to a very good beer. So I'll keep the recipe the same and just sort the hops out and make sure the IBUs aren't too high. Adjust for alpha and whatnot. But yeah, I'm very happy with how that recipe is. That's going to be my base hazy recipe. The 2 kilos of porridge oats and the 25 kilos of Marisota. I like that standard. That's pretty good. And I like the use of a trio of hops. That seems to be quite a nice thing to do. But yeah, all in all, this beer's okay. It's taken me a long time to go through the keg, admittedly. Then again, I have been quite ill. Had a cold for 2 weeks, which I've just coming to the end of now. So that sort of put me off drinking, and then had one after Christmas as well. So yeah, lots of cold and flu going around at the moment, which has put me off my beer drinking. And I've had loads of other beers as well in the house. So yes, we will leave it there. So here's to an exciting 2026. Hopefully get a couple of brews on this year. It seems to be I'm sort of around the 3 or 4 brews a year mark at the moment. I'd like to do more, but time, cost, expense and all that not. Yeah, I'm brewing 150 litres at a time, so you know the beer I make does last a while, which is always something to consider. Anyway, enough rambling on. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you again soon, hopefully. Ta-ra!